Notice the difference. That hummingbird had 3 choices to drink out of. He chose the one where I put twist ties around the flowers so he had something to sit on to eat. This running rose bush is a white rose bush, and it has grown all the way on top of my roof, and we are trying to get it down before it does any more structural damage. I hate to do it in the springtime because I know the birds just love to make nests in here. I mean, this is their home. But I got to think about money cost of damage to a house. So hopefully we can get this down, maybe after the spring, after all their nests are done. But it's a beautiful bush when it blooms. It's just totally white. And it wraps around the corner of my house to a side patio. This is the evening time I'm out here. I've been trying to work out in the garden, trying to get some stuff done. I've actually uncovered a 10 by 10 little patio here next to the hummingbird feeder. I'm still trying to get all the grass out of the little crevices in it. I have trouble with this big broadleaf stuff, and even the lawnmower this year is not wanting to go through this. So we're going to try a weed eater on it. I don't know what else to do to get it low enough to mow the yard. Over here is the peach tree. I don't know if you guys can see that it's got little pink flowers on it, and it's starting to get its leaves. I got my tower all planted. It's got a mixture of succulents and some herbs and stuff, seeds that I just planted in there, so we'll see how that turns out. I have this leftover wire. I'm thinking about cutting it down and tying it together into a circle and maybe make some more raised beds out of them by putting plastic sheathing inside of there and punching holes in the bottom for drainage, and maybe put some more hot pepper plants in there. I have a lot of them if the seeds all make it. One of my son's friends says that he's going to come over and try to help me get this big rose bush down. I don't know what I'll put there in its place. Here's another hummingbird. See, and again, he went to that side where he could sit. I think I'm going to go get some more twist ties and put around the other two. I learned this from Robbie. I'm sure if you guys watch all the hummingbird episodes on YouTube, you know about Robbie and her husband down south. It has just tons and tons of hummingbirds. She also has her own container garden. Then he has his own garden down below. If you haven't seen it, I suggest you go watch it. She's a very creative lady. There's a bird way up there. In case you're wondering what this tree is here, it's a crepe myrtle. It's got lavender flowers on it when it blooms, and it's starting to get some leaves on it again. That pole that's there is going to be some fence posts. I want to redo the fences on both sides of my house. The patio area and over here, because my little granddaughter lives with me, and I just don't want her to be able to go to those two side parts of the house. I'm going to also have to fence off our pond so she doesn't fall in there and drown. We have turtles and we have goldfish and we got frogs and a few other stuff in that pond. So definitely something she'll want to chase. One bird up there just doesn't seem like he wants to move. Here's another pretty hummingbird. This one's got the red on his breast. He's very pretty. I'm glad to see they're back. Those are one of my favorites. I guess he found that side too to sit on. This started out, when I first started putting this out after winter, I only had one hummingbird. And I noticed today there's probably about 6. So the number is increasing. There'll be more for the summer. These palm trees are all over this neighborhood. This town even has them all the way down the main street of town. We're in zone 9A here. It can get hot. We've had some temperatures that's been up to 117, and the lowest I can ever remember it getting at night is around 17 degrees. We haven't had not too many cold winters. We didn't even have very many that had frost this year, except for maybe 3 nights. And the weather is absolutely beautiful now. It's in the 70s and 60s. I'm going to have to stop this video. I got to go in and make dinner. It's about that time again. I just wanted to come out and watch the hummingbirds. It's one of my favorite things to do in the evenings. show you guys a little bit of what's going on around here. My garden this year is expanded. I'm going to have 4 new beds, more than I had last year. And one of them I still got to put together. And then I got to decide where I'm going to organize them. I do have a habanero, a couple of tomatoes. My mint made it through the winter time. I had some mustard greens and beets, carrots, radishes that came up in one of these. I didn't even finish filling those beds to the top with soil because it was already getting wintertime and I didn't know really what to throw in there, so I did. There's even a couple of pea plants that came up that's got peas on them. The other one has some microgreens growing in there. And I planted some pole beans and stuff to see if I can get them to grow on some cucumbers. So I'm still just trying to clean up around here. I just want to get a lot of stuff out of here that doesn't belong. It needs to go off to the dump. Maybe I can even get the side patio over there all cleaned up. Well, I hope you guys all have a nice evening and enjoy the month of March, the pretty spring. And for all of you who got snow, I hope you see some sunshine soon. Have a good night.